Good morning and welcome to another weekend. It is Friday morning and it is the morning of day 12. I am almost 2 weeks into this 30-day clean eating challenge, and I have to say, overall, I am so excited and really happy with how this is going. I am feeling so much better. I am having so much more energy. I am feeling more focused and more awake, and overall, I just feel really good, and it's only been 12 days. I felt really good after the first 4, 5, 6 days, and so I am shocked that of the impact that clean eating is having on my life. I'm not going hungry. I'm not depriving myself of a lot of foods. I'm feeling like I have plenty of food to eat, and I'm feeling satiated, and I'm enjoying the food. And here's the kicker, guys. I decided to weigh myself again today, and I'm trying not to be fixated on the weight because it's really truly more about how I feel, and it's a really cool experiment to see if clean eating is maybe the future for me. And I think it is. But then I weighed myself today and I am down another 3 pounds. I can't believe that. I'm down 6 pounds in 12 days, and I had lost 3 pounds before that, the week before. So I'm really down 9 pounds in just under 3 weeks. I am shocked. I have never been able to lose weight this easily. Never. I didn't think it would ever be this easy. And I'm 40. I figured I had entered that phase of life where it's getting harder to lose weight, not easier. And all of a sudden, I mean, knock on wood, I feel like the weight's kind of falling off. I don't know if that will keep happening, but I am feeling very determined, very excited, really good, and really happy with how this is going. And while I miss the junk food that I'm giving up, I miss the sugar, I miss all the junk food that is not included in a clean eating diet, the benefits are far outweighing what I'm having to give up. It is okay, and I'm ready to actually keep going after the 30 days are up because I feel good, I'm losing weight, and I feel more like myself. So also this shirt, I put it away a couple of months ago because it was feeling too tight. It was feeling tight in the sleeves, in the armholes, and I just didn't have a lot of room. I was filling it out too much and I didn't like the way that felt. So I put it away, but I busted it out this morning and I have it's almost too big, Not that I mind having a little space. So things are going very well. And today I want to talk about what is it that's helping me stick to this. Yesterday I talked about how important mindset has been for me, and checking my mind every day and every hour, and whenever I find myself getting into a negative pattern of thinking, and I know that is helping me stick to this. There is a couple other things, mindset changes that I am having to make to wrap my head around being able to do this, and it's working. So being focused on the weight, I just feel like isn't enough for me to make the changes I need to make. It's been a whole kind of mental shift that I'm having to do that is helping me actually have success with this and helping things to go really well. I have a workout planned, so let's get into that. And then I want to talk about those other couple of mindset shifts or mental shifts that I have been working really hard on that are really paying off, and I think making all the difference in whether I'm having success with this or not. And as you can see, it's working, and I am super excited. Okay, let's get to the workout. Okay, another workout down for the week. That is my 5th workout this week. I think I'll probably work out tomorrow. I'm not feeling too tired or too sore or anything, so I think I'll probably do another one tomorrow. This was a great workout. I usually do abs on Friday or Saturday, so as you could see, I did a bunch of abs today, but I also did the first 4 movements of this workout were for cardio, and I grouped those into a Tabata workout, which turns out to be about 4 minutes of a high intensity interval workout. And then, so I did that first, and then I did 2 rounds of the ab workout, and then I did another round of the Tabata workout, and then 2 more rounds of the ab workout. And I feel like that was a great workout, and yeah, so glad to have that out of the way. I woke up this morning feeling really dizzy and yucky. I got up at 6 o'clock, my usual time, ready to get to my day and get to my workout, and I ended up going back to bed because I just felt really like the world was spinning. And so I went back to sleep for about 2 more hours, which I hate doing normally, but I needed it this morning, and I woke up feeling fine. So whatever was going on with me left, thankfully. So I'm out here and it's getting hot and it's much later than I'd like to be working out, but I just know I need the workout. So I got it done, and woohoo, now I can start the weekend, right? So what do I have on tap for the weekend? I think that we're gonna go out to eat tonight, and I'm gonna have an off meal or a cheat meal or a free meal, whatever you wanna call it, off the plan, and I'm very much looking forward to that. I feel like it's been about 2 months of being really controlling my food, and so I feel like I'm getting to a place where I can indulge and have an off meal and not let it totally get me completely off track. And I'm starting cautiously and carefully, but I'm making sure I plan ahead. And then my meals are planned for the rest of the weekend so that I don't get caught in that, oh, I don't know what to make, let's just go out to eat again tomorrow or something. So planning ahead is really important, but I am looking forward to that meal out. We're gonna go to our favorite Mexican restaurant, and we're excited about that. And then I am deciding that I will have one dessert this weekend too, which I'm very much looking forward to. We have this really yummy cookie place here in Utah where I live. It's called Crumble, and they make the biggest, fluffiest, thickest, the best cookies, and they have different flavors every week, and they have a Nutter Butter cookie this week that looks so good, and they have really good peanut butter cookies there. So I'm going out to eat once. I'm having one dessert this weekend, and then I will be back on everywhere else this weekend as far as food is concerned. And I'm very much looking forward to this plan because I can still have the foods I love, just in moderation, and then I go back to foods that I also enjoy that make me feel good and that will keep me from totally falling off the wagon. So I wanted to talk about what is 1 or 2 key things that help me wrap my head around making such a drastic change in my life. And changing your food, changing your diet drastically, that's a hard thing for most of us to do because we all have our favorite foods, and a lot of times those foods, while they taste really good and we enjoy them in the moment, they don't support a healthy way of living if we eat too much of them. And I know for me, have been very much like emotionally, not to mention physically, but emotionally attached to a lot of these foods that aren't very healthy for me. And so what is it that has helped me break that? I don't know if breaking the attachment is the right way to say it, but what's helped me wrap my head around breaking away from eating like that and eating in a completely different way that is better for me. One idea that I've had to wrap my head around that I feel like has held me back for a long time before now is realizing that this was going to be hard. This was not going to be easy work. It was going to require that I use a lot of determination, a lot of self-restraint, a lot of pushing through when it gets really hard, and persevering and redirecting and being present and conscious of my actions. And so much of the time I would find myself snacking on things without even realizing that I had decided to do it. I just was just doing it. And I knew that it was going to take this kind of waking up of my brain and recognizing where I need to fix my thinking and just be aware of my actions, whereas before I wasn't. I was kind of just floating a little bit and just eating whatever. And so recognizing that making the changes that I know I need to make was gonna be hard. Wrapping my head around, this is gonna be hard. It's okay, I can do hard things. And that has helped me a lot. In fact, when a craving comes or I really want this or that and I wanna abstain and not have it, I just say, it's okay that this is hard. It's okay that you want this. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not a bad person for having these cravings. You're not a bad person for thinking about this and wanting it and not being able to stop thinking about that. That's not bad. That's normal, right? And so wrapping my head around this is hard, and wrapping my head around it's okay if I have these cravings. It's okay if I think about this a lot and I really want this thing. I'm not a bad person. It just is normal and is what it is. So changing my thinking has helped me a lot. And then, of course, I'm probably going to keep talking about this a lot. Maybe every video I've talked about this so far during these 30 days is focusing on my why. And again, my why is simple. My why is I want to feel good. And when I indulge too much, I do not feel good. And when I do not feel good, the rest of my life isn't good either. Like I don't take good care of the rest of my life when I don't take good care of my body. And those other parts of me that are also important, not just my physical, but the other emotional, mental, spiritual, the other roles that I play in this life, the other things that I do in this life. I don't do those nearly as well if I don't feel good in my body. And I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. And so focusing on that very simple why, I just want to feel good, helps me snap out of getting obsessed with not being able to have that food and feeling bad when I can't have that food, and focusing on how do I want to feel. And so it is working. Changing my thinking is working, and it is hard work again, but it's possible. And I talked about this in my video yesterday. I have a playlist that I call Building Up, and it's just a bunch of songs that build me up when I'm working out or just when I'm doing whatever. Sometimes I'll turn it on, but especially when I'm working out, it helps me. Those songs empower me. Their messages empower me. And one of the songs that I really love off of this playlist is called Rejoice by T.D. Jakes and, something Angelo. Okay, I had to look up that song because I wanted to get the names right. So it's called Rejoice by Steve Angelo and T.D. Jakes. And it talks all about, it's like a sermon, but there's music behind it, like pumping music. And T.D. Jakes is teaching us all about how important it is. If you want to change your life, you have to change your mind. You have to change the way you're thinking. And I encourage you to go look up this song, listen to it. I believe he knows what he's talking about, and I'm finding that it's true in my life. If I want to change my life, I must change the way I'm thinking and then the way I'm acting. And I know that I was stuck in a way of thinking for so long that kept me stuck. And I couldn't make the changes I wanted to make, and I couldn't wrap my head around making these healthy changes and changing my diet and giving up a lot of these foods that I really love eating. It was something I didn't feel capable of for so long until I started changing my thinking around all those foods and changing my focus on that I want to feel good instead of, I really want that food because it tastes good, and ignoring the fact that it will make me feel crappy after I eat it. And so changing my thinking to a more positive way of thinking is helping me so much. And for so long, I just didn't believe I could do it. But once I realized how important it was to me to feel good and focusing on that, all of a sudden I believed I could do it. And all of a sudden I was motivated to do it. I wanted to do it, whereas before I didn't want to do it. So definitely having a changed mindset has probably made all the difference in having the success I'm having right now in these last almost 2 weeks of doing this 30-day clean eating challenge. It is, if I had not changed my thinking, sorry, flies, I know that I don't think I'd be having the success I'm having. So those are my thoughts for you today. I will be back on Monday with another video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe and comment. Let's have a conversation. And I hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you later.